Your Excellency, SALMAN Al-Farisi, the Secretary General of the Indian Ocean RimAssociation, thanks very much indeed for joining us on the program.
My pleasure indeed.
I know that this week has been an important time for the association in terms of reflection, review and renewal. Let's start with reflection. What have you been able to look at and reflect on given the 25 years that the association has been working?
Yes, indeed, it's a very timely now to reflect on what we have done. So as you might be aware that this association was envisioned by President Mandela in 1995, I think. He envisioned a group of states in the realm of the Indian Ocean to promote sustained growth and balanced development to create common ground for regional economic cooperation. Yes, indeed, after 26 years, we have done a lot of things. The membership is growing from only 14 to 23 member states. The interest by other government and countries to be dialogue partners is also growing. Now we have 11 with the Saudi Arabia just entering into our family, and soon we'll have also the European Union to be part of the family. So it's growing. It's a very dynamic intergovernmental organization. Indeed, aimed at strengthening regional cooperation and sustainable development within this region. So this indeed a testament that we are still here to do something for the interest of our member state.
What would you say are the big issues on the table now? I know that climate change must be one of them, but what have you been discussing that affects all of your members and is high on the agenda?
Yes, even this morning, we hear from a colleague from the African member states that they are really concerned with the climate change that lead not only to the environment issues, but also to some strategic issues related to the crime, related to the some activities which indeed jeopardize the development of this region. So I think that is something that we have to address. Apart from that, indeed, the food security is also very, very important for us to address. And the other things that IORA should also address is on the health issue, because so far there is no available platform yet to address the issue on health at the organization.
So citizens, perhaps, let's say, are in Mozambique now watching this program, and they've heard about IORA, and they're wondering, how has my life benefited as a result of your organization? How do you help a country like Mozambique and other of the 8 African states?
Yes, that's why IORA approach to lift up development is through project-based activities. We do a lot of small projects like the management of fisheries, like the management of marine resources development, and that's indeed relate directly to the need of the people, the general people. Like recently, we have also in Madagascar, for instance, on the how we can manage the more productive sea grass, for instance. It's a really very interesting activities where many member states like to do that more in this region. In Tanzania recently, we are also doing almost the similar activities related to the sea cucumber, which is there are abundant resources in this region, but some countries did not do their best to manage that abundant resources. That's why some capacity building on that is really a very beneficial to the common public in this regard.
All right, perhaps we can start by closing with a look forward. What do you see ahead in the decades to come for IORA?
Yeah, during our discussion yesterday, when we talk about the vision, I think there are a lot takeaways that we can bring by all member states, that IORA will reaffirming its principle of peace, inclusive, and open, transparent organization. And at the same time, we have to continue our reform, including the reform in the secretariat and the more strategic decision-making process in this organization. And then the other thing that in the future we have to widen our engagement, not only to our partner countries, but also partner organization. That's why I think engagement and building a networks of cooperation is very important for the next years to come. And the other thing is enhancing its visibility, because not everybody now aware about IORA, aware about its significant role in the region. And indeed, for that, we have to have a capacity support for attaining our sustainable development. That, I think, some takeaways that we can have from the exercise that we host jointly between the IORA Secretariat and South Africa.
Your Excellency, SALMAN Al-Farisi, the Secretary General of the Indian Ocean RimAssociation, IORA, thank you very, very much indeed for your time, and we wish you and your association the best going forward.
Thank you very much. With the best regard to you as well.